Lots of fun things. Again, we see some maps from the previous set. Dry Lake and Offshore Deposits will be the repeats if we see them. And then we have Mont and Bailey and Lanes otherwise. Battlegrounds will be game 1. The Civ draft, pretty self-explanatory. Lots of Civs, lots of games. Should be a lot of fun. We'll see what happens here. And I need to wait for Knight to jump in here for us this time, and we will go from there. But how is everybody? Hope you guys have been enjoying. I know it's a really weird time for me to stream compared to my usual time, but works out a lot better for some people that want to watch and don't normally get to, so that is quite good. So I hope you guys are enjoying. Alright. Sent the players a notification, let them know that we are going to be casting their set in case they want to join. And for those who are wondering about the higher bracket, I'll show you the signups we've gotten so far. This is the signups for everything so far. The teal color are the teams that are signed up for the high bracket. Scotland B did pull out, though. So we have 6 teams currently signed up for the high bracket. And we may have to change some things, or maybe we'll do something different. But pretty substantial prize pool for that one. And honestly, with 6 teams, not really happy with that number, so we will be hoping for more signups or just scrapping the high bracket and turning those 6 teams into something a little different, maybe. We'll see. A lot of them signed up a little while ago as well, so I have to reach out to them, see if they were still even interested or able to participate. So lots of possibilities, lots of things changing around. Maybe we'll see what happens. As soon as Knight gets back, we'll get things started. I assume that Hitch will be very happy after that tower rushing situation he just saw. Those who don't know, Hitch is the other admin on the tournament. He is the map creator. Huge shout outs to him. He's made all of this possible with these beautiful maps and given us a lot of fun games to watch because of them. He also is very fond of towers. Actually, his first comment today, he demanded towers, and he got them. So I imagine he'll be quite happy. But we'll see. We'll see what happens, guys. We're going to get into the set here in just a minute. Just waiting for Knight to get back, and then we will be good to go. So we're going to go to the BRB screen.
I'm back.
Oh, never mind, guys. We're going to load into the game and be at 5 seconds then. When you're ready.
Let me check out their Civ draft here.
Game 1, we'll have Lord Tufux with the Huns in yellow, his teammate in red here with Mayans. And then we have teal for Huggy in Ethiopians, and Emu Warrior with Hindustanis in purple. Beautiful snow map today. I'm at 5 seconds when you're ready, man.
Okay, getting up capture age.
Ethiopians, Hindustanis, an interesting combination. Mayans, Huns, not what we saw in the last set for these guys, but also great civs for this. What'd you say? Still with me?
What is going on? Like everything's broken for me. Hold on.
All right, all right. No problem. Technical difficulties for night, guys. We'll get things underway in a moment. And yes, it is a beautiful snow iteration. I do actually like the snow on this map. I think it makes it look quite nice. Also, you can see the discrepancies in the elevation very nicely with the snow. So you can see the downhill that all of the wood lines are. And then you can also see the discrepancy in the middle of the elevation as well. The elevation on this map, I really thought would bring on some more Tatar picks. We have seen them on this map, but it really hasn't been a ton. Obviously, the middle is flat, but around the edges here could have been something to see, especially with castles potentially.
All right, my game is ready.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go. All right. Fair enough, Hitch.
So we got Huns and Mayans for King's Order. I need to update the team names here.
Yep. Emu's Drinking Tea is the team name for Emu Warrior and Huggy. So, we did see King's Order against Infinite Odyssey last time. Quite the discrepancy in elo for them. This one will be much closer. This is one of the semifinals here.
What time are you at? I had to update the names.
1:32. I paused.
All right, I'm there. Okay.
3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, smaller bracket, only 9 teams for this one, so we'll see how this one ends up here. King's Order did look very strong in the previous set we played, and going up against Emu Warrior and Huggy here will be a bit more challenging for them, I imagine.
Having Hindustani and Ethiopians an incredibly aggressive civ, and this is a map that is very ideal for them. And Hindustani, of course, having great economy at all points of the game. Aims to play as well into Scout Rush, into Camel play as well. But
Yeah.
I imagine we're going to be seeing a lot of Scout play here right from the start. Seeing the TC strat here. I love seeing that.
Yeah, Huns are going to be really good on this map. Obviously not needing houses, not going to get housed at all. And the faster producing stables with how scout heavy this map is really
also,
makes a lot of sense.
Could also be seen as a downside here, as you don't have access to houses. That means no house walling. And a little bit of a misplay there for the lowering of the boar, but they will get the boar at least somewhat close to the TC, but that Hunt over there is just sitting out there all alone, just going to waste.
Yeah, well, see what he does. See what he does with it. Lower 2-fix with Huns, though. I mean, he hasn't been walling very heavily on this map, so we'll see what he's got for this one.
There's no reason to wall now. I think it's more just about getting your economy rolling until you get up to the feudal age as fast as possible. Get out that scout play. And right, we're going to see him push in more deer from the middle.
Yeah, I think that's what everyone's been doing, just to get up to the next age faster. Again, we've been seeing a lot of like 18, 19 pop builds here. It's been quite even all the way around. No matter what, it seems that's what we're seeing here. Wall is starting to come up here for Stinks here with the red in the north, and he will be pretty well off to walling up then, because he's got a pretty good amount of wood on the southern side of his base here. So
only really having 1 gold that's exposed there on the top side. I mean, on the bottom side there towards the hill. And other than that, he's a pretty decent map. I'd say Huggy's map is about the same. So you get up nice walls. Actually, it might be even better, because his gold is farther, they're much closer to his town center, so you can get much more balanced walling, I'd say.
Yeah, Emu Warrior really aggressively in the mid right now,
Oh
also
yeah, he
pushing
wants to get all
deer.
that in there.
So
Get all the hunt, get all the sheep and all that, and get up as quick as possible. He's getting Loom right now, so he is going up too. And it's probably about the same time as Turfux here.
yep, Loom is pretty much identical in timing for them, so should be up the both of them. Looks like Emu Warrior needs a little bit more food, but Lord Tufix is going to be clicking up. Yep, there we go. About even, same time. Very clean builds for both of them here. Let's check idle TC time or anything. Lord Tufix and Emu Warrior both at 5 seconds as well, so very identical as far as time up, and looks really good here for them. The scout players will be on the same side, archers players on the same side. That always makes it more interesting, I think. Could end up being more of like a 1v1 situation here, early feudal age. We do have Loom coming in for Huggy, so Huggy looking to click up next. Even timing, yet again. Exciting, guys. They're very close. Very close here. Barracks is already up here for Emu Warrior as well. Villager.
I might prefer... Yeah, okay, there you go. Let's see. I almost ate the TC. I think I would prefer, you see where Turflux's woodline is, I'd prefer a little house there instead of the 2 palace sites there in front of the soon-to-be gone wood lines or trees there. So Emu was attempted to dive in to deny the stable there, but it's not going to happen. Stable's going up for both players pretty much at the same time.
Yep, Spearman already on the field for Emu Warrior as well, so he's going to protect his deer with the spears. Stable up for both players. Feudal Age quickly upon us for the others. We do have the eco upgrades coming in for Lord Tufix very quickly though, so he will have the better economy as far as efficiency goes.
This is weird, like both players, both archer players up at the same time too.
And we do have man-at-arms from our Ethiopian player, militia, soon to be man-at-arms coming in for our Ethiopian player. And he will head forward. Walls are not complete here, but he will have an archery range going up, and probably could just wall to the town center and send the man-at-arms in another direction, or keep them out at the bare minimum. Scout numbers here in favor, actually, for Emu Warrior. Interesting. Mm-hmm. Military numbers in general for Emu Warrior's team, much better. Man-at-arms coming forward, going to try to do some damage. Second range being added here as well.
Mm-hmm.
Farming economy, much better here for Lord Tufix at the moment than Emu Warrior, though.
Mm-hmm. Both scout players are getting all their economy upgrades. I love seeing that. So you're going to see a fight here under Emu's mill here. And unfortunately, he's going to have to run away here because he doesn't have the military here. 2 spears and 3 scouts is better than 1 spear and 3 scouts. Soon to be 4 scouts and 2 spears.
He's going to fight spears with Vills, though. Has his own...
And the men-at-arms are trying to break in on the north side here. He's so close there. I'm assuming he got the bill there at, like, last minute or something.
He lost the scout on the inside. Oh, he almost killed the Vil. 4 HP. So apparently he was close to getting that Vil kill and might have been able to turn tide here and get him in. Emu Warrior and Lord Tufix, though, really even. Defender's advantage, though, for Emu Warrior right now makes a big difference.
Yep. I'd say farm count for Turflux here is much more healthy compared to Emu. Then again, Emu is still getting hunt there, and now he's going to be done getting hunt, and now he's going to switch on the farms here.
Yeah, that, and he still had some herdables, so and he wasn't out of food by any means, just investing less into the farming because of all that. Fletching on its way here for a red player who's just beginning archer production. And we already have 4 archers out on the field here for Huggy, so and a skirm even. So he's going to be pretty close
These
in
men-at-arms
numbers.
are just going to walk right into these archers here.
Yeah, Man-at-Arms not able to find much damage here, but did keep his opponent at home, so I'm sure he's going to be pretty happy about that. Scouts are all over the place in the mid here.
Scouts and spears everywhere. Alright, we're just kind of waiting for a big fight to happen here, and it looks like Turflux is going to take the fight straight to Emu here.
Yeah, he has 5 spearmen, though, so he should be able to defend this.
Yeah, but then there are 4 archers that are out of position, and they're going to get caught off here, and this could be huge here. It'd be a great defense here for Emu here.
Yeah, they're low HP, too, so all of these archers should go down before the spears arrive for Lord Tufix, and they will.
It's taking a few seconds there for something to go wrong. And it happened there. Just take advantage of that.
+1 defense coming in, though, for Lord Tufix, so his scouts will be superior.
He's coming a little harder to the scout play, which is good. And he's going to get a bigger economy while he does it at the same time as well.
Yeah, Emu Warrior not producing. He's trying to get up to Castle Age.
And right now, he's having a lot of spears there. Of course, having tech lead with Hindustanis is great, because Camel from Hindustani is incredible. They attack way faster than ordinary camels. And he's going to try to make a dive here for the wood line. And scouts are there, and I'm not sure if Turflock should take this fight here.
Yeah, Vill's coming into the fight as well, so this is definitely a tough one to call, but I think King's Order is at the worst of it.
I think he chose to back off this fight. Outnumbered in spears and in scouts.
Yeah, more scouts coming.
But he is committing way more scouts here, too, so he really wants to jump on that wood line there. I think he's able to get the damage in. He can punish Emu for trying to go to Castle Age. Actually, yeah, he can try to punish Emu for going up to Castle Age here.
Yeah, I think he will. Stalemate on the other side, archers and skirms just dancing back and forth, but Emu Warrior will be the first one to click up, and probably by a decent margin here. Scout investment for Lord Tufix has just been very, very heavy.
Though it could lead to bad things here if he overcommits to it, and he's already stopped making scouts, so that's good. He's going to try to see if he can get some damage in on Stins here.
Castle Age for Stins coming in pretty good time as well. They will be a little bit behind, but does have quite the archer ball at the moment. 14 archers, and he's still producing.
And, oh man, Huggy's army is out of position here. He's going to clean that up. He has armor, too, so he should be able to clean up these archers.
Yeah, he might lose 1 because it's super low HP, but otherwise shouldn't lose many. Looks like he'll actually lose
out of position
2.
Here. Oh no, keep fighting, man.
Yeah, Red just pinged over here, so he's headed in that direction. Bloodlines and +1 defense completing here for Emu Warrior, and he has 2 stables will be producing, but we'll see. The hold will have to come on Huggy's side, it looks like, as the archers will soon be crossbows and headed forward.
Emu's the first one up the castle here. Very nice. I see that's those light cab in the back of Turflux's base. When he's going to use them.
Oh, he might have forgot about him. Wouldn't be too surprising if he did. 2 town centers added immediately for Emu Warrior, so he's not going to be producing a lot, which leaves Huggy very, very much in trouble here. Huggy's not up to Castle Age yet. And crossbows are going to be knocking here. He's already lost 1 ball of archers. He's going to have to run with this one.
Run and just keep your numbers alive.
Yep, Scout's trying to poke on the other side here. Eco will be disturbed. But there's only going to be, what, 5-6 camels? So, crossbow with Bodkin, I don't think he can take the fight without +2. And that is not in yet.
Camels are already really bad against taking fights against crossbows to begin with.
The break-in has occurred. The scouts will dive. So far, no reaction. There's the garrison.
He's just gonna go straight for the wood line there, straight for the gold.
Yeah, interesting wood line position, though, so these scouts will get some damage in, but not going to be the end of the world here, as the camel numbers are going to be surprised by crossbows in a second. No +2 on those. They will melt 2 shots, and then they'll be taken down.
I've already seen ballistics come in here, but these are Hindustani camels, so they'll trade a little better than ordinary camels, just because they attack a little faster. I say that as in all of them were killed and only one crossbow died.
Yeah, and now the back of the base is very open for Huggy here. He kind of went for this weird wall off, not completing it, and
it's a bit ambitious of a wall up there.
He may have to drop a tower on his wood line here. Convert to 1 wood line. Oh, purple drop. Alright, we have a drop, guys. So, give us a second, and we will load into that. Apologies.
It should be this replay. I'm loading it up now.
Yep. Second, and I will be as well.
Alright, I'm at 24:45.
Yeah, let me get in here. We'll see where I'm at. I am there as well. 3,
Ready?
2, 1, go. Alright, so
Let's
we
see how
didn't
this is
miss
gonna go down.
much. Like 20 seconds, maybe.
Yeah. Fast ballistics, really scary to deal with. Archer's going to be really hard to deal with good micro.
Yeah, Knights going under town centers here, headed towards Huggy's base. Huggy's going to be in a world of hurt here. The camel numbers are
Emu
not
right now,
there.
Oh, yeah.
The wood lines are evacuating, but I still
Good micro
think...
from Stins here, trying to check his... trying to find as many vills as possible here. And all these vills are going to go down.
Yeah, 7
None of
vills
these
will go
vills will
down.
survive.
The good news, though, a lot of crossbows will go down.
At the top. Oh, no. It's a good split there, but got punished for it in the long term.
Yeah, I can't really complain too much about that one, though. At least he did kill some units. That is helpful.
Yeah, now, Stins is on the backside here. He only has 8 crossbows here.
Yeah, and the Knights here, they will not have +2 yet, so they could take a really good fight if they jump down. +2 and +1 defense. Or +2... Sorry, +2 is about to be in, though, so I will definitely make it a little bit more of a difficult fight. No ballistics. Do have the second armor upgrade coming in on these crossbows, though. But it looks like these crossbows will just evacuate here. They were not able to take the fight. Camel numbers just not there.
That being said, Huggy's still at a build disadvantage here. He still has a good number of crossbows, so let's see if we can get some work done with them.
Yeah, I did lose 7 vills there.
That Emu is keeping up good with his economy back at home on constant 3TC production, while Turflux has just started with his 3TC production.
He's housed, though, right now, so he's got to get houses up. Production will be a bit more difficult. And really, this is going to come down to keeping the archers alive for Huggy. If he can keep his archer mass alive and get villagers behind it, he'll be okay. But
he's going for a town center first. I think maybe he should just get for the wood upgrade first and a university, don't you think? Knowing that Stins has ballistics.
Yeah, and this is looking very awkward here.
It's a big ball of knights there, the big ball of crossbow, and they're going to take the fight against each other. And Huggy's out of position here. He's going to get cleaned up if Emu doesn't get there to help him.
I think Huggy was in the right position, honestly. I think Emu Warrior was too far back.
And this is going to be a bad fight for Emu and Huggy here.
Emu not fighting for quite some time to get the hill, which
get
will
the hill
help.
advantage. You might be able to kill those knights there, but all the crossbows getting cleaned up, and whatever lead they had is gone now.
Yeah, and it is going to be really rough. Huggy luckily did get that town center up, but he's going to go into a defensive siege workshop. We have a really awkward position castle for Emu Warrior here to try to defend.
I'm not sure if I agree with the workshop. I think you should get a university up and get more numbers out. More bills in the gold and all that.
Yeah, I think they just know they're really far behind at this point, and
Huggy is definitely the one that's most behind here. His bill count is just nowhere close to the other players.
Yeah, the economy will be raided by knights here as the knights become the back of the economy.
Stonewall's coming down, good reaction there, and his knights are coming in from the other side as well.
I don't think they go up,
really
though.
hard to make it get those Stonewalls up.
Yeah, they're not going up. The knights are here. The crossbows
are here. He's
gonna
have to evacuate that wood line. Evacuate the gold, evacuate everything.
13 camels here. I mean, 28 military to 67. We do have ghulams coming. That will help with the crossbows for sure, but...
He's have to go ghulams and camels.
Yeah, I mean...
Double gold comp until Huggy is able to restabilize and get numbers out. He is taking a fight here on the hill. It's a good fight. Good fight for Huggy. Shouldn't take a fight there, but he probably wasn't paying attention, and he's just focusing on trying to kill Emu's economy here.
Yeah, but I think this could be the nail in the coffin. Emu Warrior unable to take the fight convincingly here. Idle economy everywhere. Eco KD is not looking great here.
Nope, but the knights are splitting off from the camels. Yeah. Well, the knights are splitting off from the archers, so he could take a decent fight, but now they're getting back and regroup with each other.
This is actually a really good fight for Emu Warrior now. He's going to be able to clean up most of these knights, if not all of them here.
Yeah, but the crossbows are still going to be there. The crossbows will clean up all the camels.
That's true. Very true. And actually, not even going to clean up all the knights. And more economy's in trouble here. Emu waiting for Huggy to get some crossbows over here as well, but that's going to be a ways off.
Yep.
As
look at the bill count for Turfux here. It's already up to 100 bills. His economy is excellent. And he will soon be getting prepared to go to Imperial or continue on with extra stable and continue with the more knight pressure. Oh. Yeah, GG.
GG comes in. King's Order take this game here. Really interesting how this one played out. I think that it just came down to the weird composition there without the scout production from Emu Warrior. Lord Tufix kept the pressure on, continued to try to do damage.
Yeah, not committing hard enough to the scouts. I think maybe that would have been bad. Actually, well, I don't think that was. Actually, I take that back. I don't think that was a problem. I think it was Huggy being exposed there on his map. Led into a lot of problems there long term, as he was set at such a huge deficit. And he was never able to get up to a massive crossbows to help out Emu.
Yep, and the economic advantage was just far too much to overcome then.
Yep. All right. Well, GG to King's Order here.
Yeah, GG's indeed. We see, let's see, that was Huns. Looking at the wrong side of the thing here. Mayan victory, winning out against Hindustanis and Ethiopians. So next map will be one of the Emu's Drinking Team home maps, offshore deposits or lanes, guys. We're going to load into it here. Just give us a quick minute and we'll get into game number 2. Which will be offshore deposits. Japanese and Persians for King's Order yet again. So we may see a similar strategy. I'm at 5 seconds when you're ready.
All right, I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, go. Will we see the same strategy again? Will be fun to watch. Japanese for Lord Tufix, Persians here for Sticks and our red player, and then Emu Warrior will have Portuguese, and we will have Dravidians here, even for Huggy. So I actually like the civs better for the map for Emu's Drinking Tea.
The wood discount, or the extra wood, is going to be huge early game. As wood collection is going to be a little difficult to start out with because you have to keep both town centers working. As you're seeing Huggy going straight for the straggler tees, I like that approach as it is a good way to get wood income, and there's no really reason to collect gold at this point of the game, so it's better to just collect stragglers.
Yeah, and we are going to see the mill strat yet again, but this time it's going to be double mill immediately from Lord Tufuk, so he will be counting on that food income very shortly. Also pushing deer at the same time, and Stinks here, same situation, going for the straggler trees and a mill yet again. So they like this strategy. It's worked for them in the previous set, and they will continue forward here with that one.
Probably realizing food income is priority number one, and it may take a little too long to get a dock out. And of course, Japanese being a civ that's particularly strong with getting a mill out because it's all discounted for them.
Yeah, we'll see if the same situation comes in, though. It's going to be fun to watch. I mean, this map has already provided us with some very entertaining games. Have to watch that Viscount King's Order just better at keeping the TCs running, it looks like.
Yeah, the mill strat is paying off here. Of course, we're going to see a dock come up here soon, I believe. Oh no, just another house. As they're just pushing in Hunt to get the TC working on the other side here.
Emu Warrior will be going for a dock, though, so he will be the first player to dock. We'll also give him +5 house space, which is nice.
Well, let's see if they're going to play for water here, and I think they should. At least King's Order should try to play for water here. As if they get up at a good time here, or Emu's team does, then they could get pushed off water. And that is food income that they need. Then again, it's not food income that's going to last very long, so they may not be worried about it entirely.
And it's very interesting how players go with this one. There's a clear situation with Emus drinking tea. They're not using their TC on the one island. And then you have King's Order that are, and you can see how quickly that economic advantage swings. The eco balance here is just much better for King's Order as they continue to do this mill strat. It's working out well for them. Emu Warrior will be on to fishing ship numbers, so will Huggy, which is quite nice. That will help them catch up. That is good investment for them, but already quite a few vills behind overall.
We're seeing the first fishing ship come out from Huggy here.
Yeah, that eco advantage, so man. The eco advantage already is just starting to swing. I mean, 60 to 47 economic units right now.
Yeah. This looks like Stins is getting close to clicking up. Already at oh no, he's giving up more bills. It looks like he just wants to maybe just do it at a fast castle instead.
I don't think there's a reason to go feudal on this map for anything.
Don't think so?
No.
I mean, water control is still huge, and long term it will pay off for Emu's team here.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing that is so hard, though. Like, I mean, you see, like, we've seen a lot of games on here now. We haven't seen any investment into water other than this game and one previous. And water didn't really come into play given the situation.
Of course, that was a different play altogether on the other set, and it was a weird play.
Yeah.
Say, not from King's Order, but from Infinite Odyssey.
I mean, I'm very curious to see how the water pays off here. There's only 5 fishing ships on the map right now, though. Which
oh man, but that bill efficiency is probably not the best. So those bills are just sitting there, you know, looking at the ocean, pondering life. And now they're going back to work. As we're seeing, I guess Emu would be the first one to click up here. Both players are up ahead of Huggy here. Huggy just does not have the food income here.
Yeah, Huggy's making a transport ship now. He wants to get these vills off the island here. Weasel, that command will not work. That's going to be my games, not the casted games. These are Rex as well. So I think there's a command for live games, but
not for Rex.
Yeah, not for Rex. King's Order does still have the higher elo here. They're the #1 seed, but Emu Warrior and Huggy are both up there as well. I think they're the 4th seed. So seed 1 versus seed 4, I believe, right now.
And I believe they're going to go for the same strat they did in the previous set. Just the Sama Towers and just kind of rush everything down.
Maybe. We don't see anyone on stone.
Oh, we actually see a barracks come down first, so it might be a little different strat here.
I think so.
It's going to be barracks. It's going to be range market.
Yep, and then the economy has slowly evened out with the fishing ship numbers, town centers being a little bit more.
I think short term they'll be up. They'll be up in time, but long term, I think if Emu's team can hold out, then it will pay off. Dravidians has a nice eco bonus on water here. Then again, Huggy has a very exposed woodline here.
Castle Age will be faster as well. Huggy is still not up.
No, he's not. I think he's playing for the long haul here, but he's going to regret that very shortly here.
He canceled it and turned to the other one.
As the next 2 minutes here will be crossbows and knights here. Knights likely. I mean, I say that, but I see no barracks from Stins here, so it's probably just going to be a town center first.
Yeah, he is collecting stones, so he could even go for a castle drop potentially. What do we see have? He does have... Nope, just 200, so he just switched on to stone. Barracks here for Huggy as well. The timings on this map are difficult because you do not know if you should go up right away or try to get a little bit more pop out first. Definitely makes it for a very interesting map here. Fishing ship numbers. We have 8 in total on the map now, which is not bad, pretty decent, and still taking shorefish is Huggy. Archers forward though. And here comes a tower. And we're gonna have a...
Oh, Huggy, no, losing the Ville to the boar, oh no.
Yep. Send a bunch of
Vills
out.
Here comes first tower.
Yeah, let's see how Huggy reacts to this one. He's not able to make his own tower yet. Oh no, he is. He's in feudal now, so... Would be worth it here to fight this off, I believe. Is he gonna try to wall this? He's gonna try to wall this in. Archer will get beat down here, and actually this leaves the Vills very exposed. Another Archer's on its way, but...
We queued up a skirm here to try to take out the Archer.
Defensive tower on its way. Much better reaction this time. So, should be in a better shape here. 3 docks here from our Dravidian player, so we're likely gonna see him go into some aggression in that sense. Towers
first
denied.
Tower. Yeah, first tower's denied. Seeing caravels from Emu here.
Caravel. It's a weird opening, but alright.
He's looking to harass Vills on the main island there, and he can only really harass 1 pile of gold there, maybe 2 piles, and actually they really won't get much done. He'll just run all those Vills to the backside there, and they'll be completely safe.
Very nice to beat down this tower over here. That is going to be very helpful. But the economy's still quite exposed, but the tower's actually going to take out 3 crossbows.
And are we seeing double stable here from Stins here? So gonna be seeing him help out his teammate here and trying to counter whatever Huggy's going for here as a defense.
Yeah, Huggy
tower
just
is
clicked.
denied.
Huggy not making anything on water. He's going to worry about securing himself on land. We'll have a few towers here to do so, but a lot of idle economy behind this. Defensive castle for Emu Warrior coming up. There are 3 knights here, but there's quick wall stone here, so he should get this up, no problem. Caravels have not even gone forward yet, so that hasn't paid off. Oh no, he has galleys forward. We missed. There's galleys on the map actually.
Yeah, he's put galleys on both of their bases there. And they really got anything done other than denying a dock.
Oh. Huggy is clearly wanting to focus on that as well. He's going to put another dock up. Maybe he's just doing this for the fishing. Oh, another tower. But Ville's being lost here. Oof.
There's some quick walls come in there. He will be able to protect most of the bills there, but 2 of them will likely go down there for Emu.
And here comes the skirms now. They should be able to clean this up, I believe.
Yep.
Some of these are low HP. Oh, maybe not.
No,
No
probably won't clean them
upgrades
up.
on those, so...
But he did cause them to run away, so there's that.
Yeah, and he loses some to the tower. Another Ville likely to be lost here.
Organ guns, yeah, your favorite unit, you see.
Yeah, well, we'll see if they come into play here, as Huggy's just under immense pressure right now. Knights are going to arrive here. He does have some spearmen, but okay, a very defensive castle will go down in time, it looks like, and some quick walls, so that will secure him in a pretty okay position. Still going to be down quite a bit in villagers, though.
Gets the quick walls up in time, and the castle will be safe, and only a couple vills will go down here.
Emu's going to lose a lot of vills here now, though, as there's only 4 organ guns on the field.
Yeah, he's gonna get doubled hard here.
Looks like he will...
So many bills.
Yeah, he's lost a lot of vills. It is going to get cleaned up finally, but there'll be more knights headed this way.
I think this tower is a mistake. I think just abandon the tower, just run for the town center.
I agree. Lord Tuvix, welcome. Things are good. Things are good. Finally casting some games here.
Your teammate speaks very highly of you, by the way.
Your previous teammate. This is some good raiding here, though. Emu Warrior doing some damage here, preventing gold and everything here from being taken. The water has
I like
paid off.
this, that Huggy is continued to mass up economy on water. That's good, as he's not able to really mass it up on land. It's quite difficult when there's constant crossbow raids and night raids too. As he's coming in again on the wood line there.
Yeah, we're gonna see fires coming now, though.
Oh, yeah,
So.
Turflux realized this, and he's gonna go. Oh, he's committing a lot of dock systems to get all of them off water.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of gold and stones being denied here. So, caravels are really weak to fire ships, and Japanese fire ships will do the trick. And actually, no, he's going to switch into War Galley, even. I don't agree with that. Should just keep going fire ships, but... Massive amount of crossbows and knights here are unable to find damage, though, at the moment.
Knights with +1/+2, and crossbows with, well, important upgrades.
Still some vills not working. There's only 1 tower up here. These crossbows will find damage on the wood line as well.
I'd
Elite
love to
skirm
see
numbers not there.
Emu to move out here and do some damage on Stins here.
Yeah, I think he's focused on water. He's got... Where are his organ guns? Is he transporting?
guns are-
He's transporting organ guns. That's what he's doing. He's gonna go for Stins Island.
Oh, that's a good play there. Deny him off the gold there. That's the only gold income on the map there, and that gets denied, then you're in a really rough spot.
Yeah, we do have a
Speaking of rough
Magnolia.
spots, Huggy is in a very rough spot himself.
Yeah, it's not looking good for him. He is gonna try to get a big shot here, which could be devastating on these crossbows. He's full skirm right now. Oh, and I don't think... Is he paying attention? He is. Lord Tufix is paying attention here. Shot will not get anywhere. Organ gun's about to arrive over here on the island, though.
Yep, and looks like Huggy's water is going to get denied here. He won't have food to come for very long.
Night numbers are going to be a problem at home for Emu Warrior, though.
A light cav raiding the wood line. It did harass a couple of vills. Things are just not looking good for them right now.
Yeah, they're just being overwhelmed on land here.
The economy is just getting, taking
Oh,
economy lead.
town center
Emu's the only one with
denied.
really any kind of lead here for his team.
And the organ guns on the island haven't done anything at the moment. Stin's also on water now.
Organ gun's shooting in a house. He's probably focused on his home there. But Stins can click up to Imperial Age. Once he gets the Cavalier, I think this game will be over. This Cavalier will be able to run over everyone's economy here.
Yeah, I mean, Emu's drinking tea already down by over 70 vils. And fishing chips even going to go down to crossbows here. Organ guns are not going to be able to deal with the massive amounts of military here. There's only 6 organ guns. The organ guns on the island are literally taking out houses right now.
He's rushing up the defensive castle, and this won't get denied. And that transport there, it wasn't worth. It didn't get anything done. And he's so focused at home too. Like he can't focus enough to put pressure on Stin's base.
Yeah, and Huggy.
And both players are on the way to Imperial Age, but Emu is clicker up, but I mean, what does he have to do? He has really no food. Only unit he can make right now are more organ guns and trebuchets.
Yeah, Huggy gets some quick walls in, so these knights are unable to do some damage here, but I mean, Huggy does not have much over here. Just some skirmishers, some spearmen, nothing that's really upgraded. Cannot really deal with this. Crossbows still wandering around, but ooh, the caravels are going to be here. If they're patrolling, this could be devastating. These crossbows will go down. Oh yeah, the caravels will shred with that pass-through damage here. It's actually a good break here for Emu's team. They are losing the water control, though, it looks like. Ship numbers are quite heavy. And oh, the knights get in over here. Huggy's economy decimated.
It's just not looking good for Huggy. The whole game he's been on kind of the back foot here. Oh no, Huggy has no economic upgrades whatsoever. Oh, that probably doesn't help at all.
Yeah, he's been under a lot of pressure this game, not been able to keep everything up to
And
date.
Yasama's coming back in. He's gonna go with his towers again. And it's a good way to get map control. As Stins is just feeding Lightcap to the tower and the castle there. And to the spear too.
Fast fires in for Persians. Also going into Lightcap, streaming across into the economy of Huggy.
+4 coming in.
Guard towers coming in as well for Yusama Towers.
And this looks like this will be King's Orders game yet again.
Yeah, they look like
They
they're in a lot of
have a
control.
very good strategy on what was this map called? I keep forgetting the name.
Offshore deposits.
Offshore deposits. Yes, there we go.
It's looking very good. Fire ships, fast fire ships that will do everything to caravels that they need to. Pushing them back here, not good for Huggy, but maybe he could add some demolition rafts. They are on the queue, so could be helpful, but militarily, even numbers actually, but economically, just shy of 100 more economic units on the map here for King's Order.
Yeah, only about like 120, a little over 120 for Emu's team.
Yeah, the caravels will not be able to deal with this. Demolition rafts on their way.
Turflux had a landing here on Huggy's base. Interesting, but I mean, he's going to be able to deal with that. That's fine.
The demos come in.
Good demo hits there.
Yeah, now the caravels can actually deal with these ships how they are right now. Galleon, not going to do well. All the pass-through damage here is going to be quite good. We also have elite
what
caravel.
they're doing right now. They're just kind of
following.
Following.
Could have got quite a few good shots off there, but we're unable to.
Huggy is on his way to Imperial here, but is that elite? It is elite caravel. their economies are going to be so exposed here. Like, there's really nothing defending Emu's economy here. It's just a castle and a tower and like 2 TCs.
And Huggy's getting trebbed down now. Huggy's navy is not going to be good. It's only war galley versus galleon. And this castle will go down. This is the only thing that's kept Huggy on land in a decent position.
Yep. Turfox is getting towers down too.
And a good castle for Emu Warrior will prevent the navy from advancing past this, but obviously not what you want to see. And we have Siege Ram coming in. Oh, there's going to be a good Siege Ram push. The organ guns are going to go down to Hussar as well. Pikeman switches incoming from Emu Warrior, but don't think it'll be enough here with Siege Ram coming. Organ guns are gone. Treb's still pushing with Arbalest behind on the other side, and there's those Japanese
huge
Usama
ram
towers.
push there from Stins there, and this will probably be enough to kick Emu off the island.
It will be, because
Same.
Siege Ram is about to finish.
Yeah. At the same time, Huggy is about to get kicked off himself, and it's probably the result of the GG here.
At this point, Emu's drinking tea is losing on pretty much every front here. King's Order have played this map multiple times, and they've continued to play it extremely well. Keep the town centers running. The mill strategy seems to be working out quite well for them. The caravels are going to work, but GG will come in. King's Order taking it.
There we go.
Yeah, King's Order really just using the multiple TT start to their advantage. They're doing an excellent job of keeping it running. Actually, let me turn to the map. Let's see what the TC idle time is right now. I'm curious. It's obviously going to be pretty bad right now. But, yeah, I mean, you can see the difference. 32 minutes for Emu Warrior, 40 minutes for Huggy, 16 minutes, 30 seconds for Lord Toothlix, and 45 minutes for Stinks. A big difference. Oh, it was Fatoria play, actually, too, for Emu. I don't even see that.
I don't think that's worthwhile.
Neither do I.
I think you gotta get mid control once you get your economy rolling. All right, GG, well played. Let's move on to game number 3, as that'll be another win for King's Order.
Yep, King's Order take game number 2, and they did it on the back of, what was it, Japanese and Persians yet again? Portuguese and Dravidians going down here. So we will be going to the final home map for Emu Warriors team, which will be Lanes, which is a fan favorite around here. Give us a minute to load into that one, guys. I'm really pulling for Emu's drinking tea to get a win here.
I know, man. I want him to get a win.
I am at 5 seconds when you're ready.
All right, I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, go. Lanes! With lots of pawns in the lanes today. Very nice.
Let's see what's this we got here. We have, for King's Order, we got Tunis and Vietnamese versus Khmer and Koreans. I think I might favor King's Order civs a little bit more. I think they'll be a little bit better long term. Short term, of course, Emu having Khmer having a great economy. This is also going to be very helpful. That again, Toon economy is nothing to scoff at. Just counted farms and just being able to get more farms out is a huge benefit. Yeah, well, we could see how this is going to play out here.
Yeah, Hitch wants to know what this map is good for. Well, unique unit seems to be on the menu, and if Khmer can mass the ballista, it could be
Oh
interesting.
yeah, the ballista. That's going to be great for cutting through the wood lines here, cutting through the lane, as to say here.
Yeah, it is a possibility. It looks like all players are going out to start chopping through the lane. Sometimes players opt for another wood line. Uh, on the 2v2 version, though, I think you have to try to chop through, to be honest.
I
So,
think that's probably the better approach here, chopping through and getting through to get to the extra resources on the side. Of
yeah,
course, there are relics and extra gold piles there on the other lane.
yeah, all the relics on the map are actually on the outside lane. So if you need relics at all, you have to switch over to that. Interestingly, we only have one relic in the northern lane, and then 3 in the southernmost lane. So will make for an interesting situation. I mean, Teutons with their siege, Halb could be really good. Obviously, Vietnamese likely going to be going into their archer units. Whether it be Rattans or Arbalest will be seen later, but
Luckily, Rattans. I think they'll probably just wall up and get up to that unique unit.
yeah, I mean, walling is very, very much expected on this map. You have a limited area of the map to start, and usually fairly simple to wall off. As you can already see here, the red player putting some very forward houses on to start those walls, so he's going to try to wall across there, which makes a lot of sense here. Wall and boom. But we've also seen man-at-arms towers situations work out well. A lot of different potential strategies on this map.
Seeing every player pushing their hunts, it's good. Just maximize their economy here. At this point, I feel like just pushing in hunt is just a normal strategy. It's just standard. You push in your hunt, you get it as much food income as possible.
Yeah, well, it also lets you save the herdables for a little bit later and gives you a nice little timing too. You can always delay farms until the next age when you have Horse Caller.
I love that from Stins there. He's counting. He specifically counted the number of vills to put into TC, exactly knowing how much it takes to take down the boar. So in this case, 4 inside the TC is 3 volleys from the TC fire to take down a boar.
Yeah. No downside on a fixed position map. I mean, there could be if your opponents wanted to lame, essentially, but I haven't seen much laming. Laming is permitted, and for as much talk as there is around the community about laming shouldn't be permitted or whatever in certain things, you know, I've allowed it in every tournament, and I've only seen it a handful of times now. And even when I do see it, usually the person who was lamed adapts well.
That's it. It makes the better player there. Whoever can adapt to getting lamed, adapt to losing that extra resources.
Yeah, I mean, and at this point, once you reach a certain level, if you're lamed, like, you know how to deal with the situation. Like,
Seeing Tufux walling in his barracks bill, he's just gonna go play scouts here.
I imagine he's going to try to wall up as well. At least try to get some semblance of a wall.
And it
Even
looks
for
like
vision,
everyone's going to be playing feudal here, which I agree with. I'd rather see that than a fast castle attempt.
oh yeah, I'd rather see feudal action. Watching someone boom, it's never fun. So, look at this beautiful Khmer farm out here for Emu Warrior, right next to the lumber camp.
Beautiful Khmer farm. Oh, I'd say wait until you get up to get the upgrade for it, but I guess that's fine. As we're not seeing any military building or military building being placed from Huggy here. I worry about that, especially with timing. But it doesn't matter for Emu, as Khmer, of course, you don't even need to do that. You just place the stable right away.
Nah, he's fine. He's got 2 on a barracks. He's got 30 seconds before he's up still. It'll be a well enough timed Barracks is already up. Stable on its way up here. Another quick wall in on that Veil. He wants to make sure this gets up. Sees the Emu Warrior Scout is here. He does have Loom. Archery range is here for a Vietnamese player. At least one of them on its way up already. Castle Age, though, for Emu Warrior. Oh, okay. Not requiring the buildings, going full food eco, and he's on stone already, so...
Yeah, having a very, very fast castle there, and he wants ballistas. He wants to do that strat.
Yeah, they're not under any pressure just yet. Scout's gonna be coming, but Lord Tuflex is, in fact, housed. So he was delayed on those. Archer production also not in queue because of his team having a house situation. So these walls might actually go up. Castle Age will be here in plenty of time.
Yep, having a bunch of spears for defense as well. So I wonder what the strat in mind here is for this. Is that open there? Down there in the corner. I thought Emus Scout just passed through there.
Oh, there's a hole. 100%. So Huggy's got to address that hole.
But, of course, Turf Fox will go forward instead. Go towards the middle. Assuming that it's all walled, you know.
Yeah, there are a few spears and scouts here. Should be able to push this away. Huggy doing a lot of walling will delay his uptime.
And Emu is up, and soon he will have enough stone to get a castle up.
Yeah, he's not even going into any military whatsoever right now, which is a bit concerning. But the spears for Lord Tufix will just kill themselves. The spears, essentially, so... And these walls will be able to be completed soon. This first archer is on its way. Lord Tufix committing more to the wall now as well. And Huggy will wall up the rest of this side. We will see a castle soon here from Emu Warrior.
And castle on the hill there?
Most likely, yeah.
Castle on the hill.
Ooh, not as forward as I'd like it, though.
I like it a little bit more forward towards the gold there.
Alright,
archers
so...
are coming in, but I think Stins realizes that there's really no point in doing that. He might as well just get up to Castle Age himself. Just get a better economy so it can actually sustain crossbow numbers, or switch it to another unit that he might prefer.
Yeah, and I mean, this castle is going to be up. It's going to secure this area of the map quite nicely. Walls
so, real question
completed.
Is why have Koreans here? Are
oh
they
no,
also
the hole! The scouts are going to get in.
Yeah, the hole's still there. It's still there. Oh no, disaster. That market is not going up anytime soon.
Oh, this is devastating. And ballista elephants are the choice here, but the market is denied. The res back here is all going to be open, and there's a hole on the wood line, and the scouts are into the wood line. Huggy's in a lot of trouble here.
Yes, he is.
He got it. Okay, it wasn't terrible. The gold was quick walled as well. Still needs to finish the market. Still needs to get up, but with ballista elephants here, he's gonna chop
his way through. Chop to get to the other side.
Interesting. So maybe he's gonna try to prevent his opponent from being able to chop through on that side and secure that position.
Interesting, as there's still enough resources in the center area to, you know, have a decent economy and push any kind of push like that back.
There is, but I mean, it would be decent to secure that entire lane for oneself. So I don't mind the strategy. We're gonna see Huggy go through. They're gonna be Korean towers. That's what they want to do. Interesting. The wall up has finally been completed. I mean, if they can buy themselves a ton of time here, if they can basically commit that their teammate can only be in the mid and the lower lane, it's not necessarily going to be a terrible position. There's not a lot of wood in the center compared to the lanes themselves. Those are shut down with towers. And now we see a TC and a market here for Emu Warrior, so he will look to boom a bit. Castle Age going to be up for everyone else. Huggy will be up a bit later, but with all the walling, that's to be expected. Still on his way up, though. And Ville's marching forward. Will deny this wood line from 6 here.
Alright, and Emu is cut on the other side, so now Huggy and Emu have access to both sides there.
Yeah,
and
so
2 Vills are coming forward on the right side. Go ahead and start getting towers, I assume. Right now, they're just kind of sitting there waiting for Castle Age, I'm assuming, to do towers. Oh, and Turfox knows about the hole, so he's going to go ahead and scout that out so they know that both lanes are now open.
it's very interesting. They might even try to castle. There's 4, 5... No, just 4 Vills. The scout's on his way over here as well. They're going to get here just in time. The one tree that needs chopped here... Actually, there's a tree behind it, so there's more time than that. But, nonetheless, very interesting. Very interesting strategy. Ballista elephant killing a wolf. Not something you see every day.
Nope. Plus
3
still being
town
lobbed at a
centers.
doggo.
3 town centers behind this here now. Lord Tufix has some scouts in here still. Still looking to do some damage with these potentially. Actually, they're just going to try to break in. Tower is going to be going up here. But actually, I think, is this in range of the town center? It is not.
It's only in range of the wood line there, but that's it.
That actually works out better. But now, Emu Warrior in a bit of trouble. We'll need to produce some more Ballista Elephants here to secure himself. And then we see some towers coming up here for Huggy and a town center on the wood line itself. So, good reactions here from King's Order to come through a palisade wall and put the pressure on here. Another tower going to be coming up, and then we're going to have 2 towers in the wood line up here, so that will be a nuisance to Stinks here. And
So
the
you get
Ballista...
some nice shots.
Ballista's going to do a good job getting some damage in.
Ballistas could be very hard to deal if you get a huge mass of them. Unless, of course, you're not like a siege Halb Civ. Which, in case for Turfox here, he happens to be that Civ.
Yeah,
But it's all about the short term here, and he's running under the tower here. Gonna lose 1 archer to it, but should he really stay there? I don't think he should stay there.
no, the Ballista Elephants are getting up in number and coming there, so I think that would be a mistake to stay there.
He chooses to leave, which is a good call. I don't think it's a good idea to approach the tower to begin with.
Yeah, but again, the palisade wall not strong enough, and the night flood is coming. These ballistas do have a lot of HP, but they can only be in so many places at once, and that's going to cause problems here. And oh, the forward vills are lost here for Huggy as well, so these guard towers
Oh no, Mangonel.
will be able to clean
Wasn't
this
paying
up.
attention long enough for that and got wrecked by the Mangonel. That's just so sad, man.
Ballista elephants really being the only option for defense now. It's gonna be rough, and oh, there's a wall around the town center, but not the hole that was originally chopped through here. That Ballista elephant is trying to do some damage, but looks like it will be cleaned up soon. Tech chair, that won't work. This is a wreck, casting a wreck. But thanks for stopping in. The guard towers are annoying, but he lost the Vill, so they're going to be able to be cleaned up. It's not going to be as well off. Oh, there are 2 Vills over here, actually. So he could come forward with 2 Vills, but I don't think he's going to. This play was very interesting. Stone walls now coming up. The Ballista elephant's still massing.
I don't think they got a whole lot out of it, honestly. I think it just resulted in a little bit of idle time from Red there, but I think the one who has the most idle time is Huggy now.
Yep. I agree.
Huggy's the one getting punished for the play here.
Yeah, and I mean, the Ballista Elephants do have a mass to them, but they're slow. They cannot go everywhere. Those knights will just leave. Mangonel will clean up these few crossbows. Oh no, it's been realized. Not even going to clean them up. There are 3 knights and a scout over here as well still. Forward guard tower is getting cleaned up. 2 villas not working over here. Now they're moving. Economically, again, King's Order pulling ahead.
Still no farming upgrade from Emu here. This farm's just not as efficient. Yeah, they're Khmer farms, but they could be even better if they had the upgrades on them too.
Yeah, I mean,
we're seeing Huggy committing again to this push here. Seeing Sanctity coming from Turfux here. Is he gonna go Monks with Redemption?
he has to. He's going double Monastery. I think it's the only thing that makes sense here. I think they're about to go Imp, actually.
Yeah, Stins here is on his way to Imperial here. As soon as he gets out the right buildings and the correct food amount.
Yeah, and I mean, honestly, with Teutonic monks with Redemption, the Ballista Elephant numbers are definitely not high enough to do damage, and they're actually headed down this southernmost lane.
I don't think he's going to find the damage he wants, and Turfox here is going double Monastery, so he wants a lot of monks in the field to convert those elephants.
He could cut through, but I don't think he's going to be able to survive if he cuts through. I think the knight production's there. There's a lot of knights already on the field. Mangonel forward here for Huggy. He did realize those 2 vills are there. Gets a few vill kills. And we'll have the guard towers behind again. There are 0 monks in the field, though, right now. They're just now being produced as well, so let's see how that pays off.
I'll rip the Mangonel up top side, or on the north side there. This really, I don't think, honestly, I think Huggy should just stop this push. Like, it has gotten nothing done.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not pretty. 1 Ballista Elephant's going to go down to a bunch of Vietnamese archers. And the Ballista Elephant production is not there now.
Yeah, and the monks are going to go straight for the ballistas right there, and they're all going to get converted.
No, there's only 2 of them, so won't
I
convert
mean,
all
2
of them.
conversions there means the push is just less effective.
Yeah, and they're really headed to a terrible spot. They've idled a bunch of farms here, which is good. They did chop through, and yeah, look at this. The villagers will be like, thank you, we'll build a town center out there.
Yep. Imperial Age is in.
Where are the monks? Why are they not being used? They're wandering. They're wandering monks. More monks to come out, though, so we'll be 4 monks soon.
3 monks. Let's see some conversions.
Yeah, a couple monks go down for free, but...
Oh, rip those 2 monks.
Forward castle coming here for our red player.
And what does Emu switch into here now? Like, I guess he's still thinking about ballistas. It's gonna take so long to get to the mass of those units.
I don't think ballistas are really viable at this point now.
You get go Halb Scorpion, but then again, Tudens and Vietnamese have options to deal with that. Mostly Bombard Cannon, Arbalest, and Cavalier.
He's added stables, so he's probably going to go into his own cav line here. The break has occurred here as well. Emu Warrior about to be up. Ballista Elephants, light cav. Seems to be the play.
Respect the monks, man. Respect the holy men.
There's just not enough military here. I mean, the holy men haven't got a single conversion yet.
No,
so.
They haven't. They have not. He's just been running around with those ballistas.
He needs to get to Imp and have block printing is what he needs. Town center does go down over here.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, The monks have given up on these ballistas. They're just letting
Nope,
them be.
they're gonna go back. They're going for him. He's just focusing on raiding Emu's economy here at the same time.
Yeah, okay, here they come. These are still here, all of them. They have not gone down. 2 conversions will come in, though. That will help
Nice double
clean this up.
conversion.
Knights are into the economy, though, and they are actually attacking this castle. We will soon have a Treb. Redemption is on its way. But right now, military numbers vastly in favor for King's Order here. 83 military to 15.
And he's opted to go Hussar, which I feel is just losing if you don't have any other gold units here on the field. And are we seeing more wagons here from... No, we're seeing pikemen. And I think this is going to be a quick game here. Or, not a quick game, I think it's going to be getting close to GG here.
I mean, this castle's getting trebbed. The Arbalests are in enough mass now. They can one-shot?
One shot at the
Oh my god. There's no upgrades. There's not a blacksmith upgrade on the field here.
The upgrade on Hussar.
Yep.
It's getting them now, but it's like, what's Hussar gonna do against Cavalier and Arbalest?
Yep, Cavalier will be in here before too long. There's already 23 knights on the map. And lots of production coming forward. You just look at the mini-map, red and yellow streaming across here. +1 defense, +1 attack coming in for these Hussar won't be enough. Cavalier will soon have, they'll actually have all defensive upgrades.
Castle's gone, and now they're just free to just do whatever they want to Emu's economy. Just gonna tear it apart.
An interesting strategy, but not able to do enough.
He's getting all his monk techs right now. He's gonna have very nice monks. Convert everything except for towers.
I don't think there'll be any towers that need converting soon. This mass of Arbalest Cavalier is huge. 112 military to 28 right now.
Yeah, and I think it comes back to the strategy in mind here. Like cutting and then baking on towers be effective. I don't think it was gonna work at all.
And then Huggy going into pikemen when there's a ton of Arb here, and against Cavaliers not gonna be left. The Ballista Elephants, the Teutonic Ballista Elephants show up, as well as the Cavalier showing up. They're just gonna dive. The Arbs are gonna be able to clean everything that Emu has.
Yep. Now Turflox is just convert all his stables. Yep, and I expect GG to come in here. Yep, there's GG.
GG. King's Order takes the semifinal, man. Good fashion, too. They're very familiar with the maps. They're doing a great job with their strategies. And I feel like they're not trying anything crazy here. They're just going for pretty straight-up strategies, and it's working out well so far. GG's.
GG. And I think King's Order has come in with better strategies and definitely know what to do on the maps here, and be not other strategies that other teams had in mind.
Yeah, absolutely. I can appreciate what Emu Warrior and Huggy were trying to do on this map. I don't mind a new strategy, but just simply not able to turn it into a win.
Yeah, I feel like the strategy is just too slow from Emu's team.
Yeah, and I feel like chopping really didn't help them. It really hurt them more than anything.
It did. And I mean, the towers there on the north side, it didn't get anything done. I mean, like, Stans could just move his wood line there to the wood line in the middle, and he'll be fine.
Yeah, and I mean, that's
just
what he did.
mangle it down too if Huggy's not paying attention, which he unfortunately wasn't, and just led to more bad things there too.
Yeah, absolutely. Lord Tufix in chat says it helps that he's already played in the lower bracket. Yeah, I mean, again, map preparation here is key. That's, if you don't know the map and you try some crazy strategies and it doesn't work out, it can look really bad. And I think that's what happened here for Emu Warrior and Huggy. I love the ideas that they had for this one, but again, like you said, too slow. GG's. So we're going to switch over here and we're going to update the bracket. If you guys do wish to avoid spoilers, this is your one and only warning. Gonna see who has advanced, obviously. So, here we go. Emus drinking tea lose 3-0 to Kings Order 19, who are now in the finals. Which you guys may be wondering why nothing else has been played. Well, scheduling has been a nightmare for the other teams, and we hope to get those games soon. But for now, this is where we sit. Quit warning at night. Come on, it's only fair. It's only fair to warn people. You never know. You never know. But GG's from everyone. Nighttime Noodles and Vivid Arcs hopefully playing soon. And we have No Loom
and
Full
I hope
Boom.
to play soon.
They and LWS have had issues scheduling. I've spoken with all the teams. They all know the situation. So hopefully they can get those games in. And ultimately we'll find out who advances on to face King's Order 19 here in the finals. So, GG's. Thank you for joining me today, Knight. Do appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem, man. It's always a pleasure to cast some games with you.
Thank you, thank you. Well, I'm going to be ending things here. So anything you'd like to say before I wrap up, go ahead.
I will say for King's Order's team, I appreciate how, no matter what they're doing, they're always going to research their economic text because, long term it'll pay off. I always adore that for players that do that. I really appreciate it instead of just skipping it for some weird reason.
Yeah. Fair enough, fair enough. Well, guys, thanks again. I hope you enjoyed. We're going to call it here, and we'll see you guys again real soon. Have a good one, guys.